People assume Capricorn Rising gives you a naturally stable sense of identity. But what happens when the planet sitting behind that identity makes stability almost impossible? You can become very good at looking composed, Capricorn. Responsible, dependable, like you know exactly where you're headed, but eventually people start mistaking that composure for certainty. And with dreamy Neptune in the first house, it isn't always that simple, because the image can look clear to everyone else, while still feeling strangely difficult to define from within. And when Venus is conjunct Neptune, being perceived becomes even more complicated. You don't just want to express yourself. You want what you're expressing to actually reach people. Now put all of that in the zodiac sign Aquarius. The planets don't stop being what they are. Aquarius shows us how they express it. Connection still matters. Being received still matters. But so does the freedom to evolve beyond the version of you that was received. And Uranus in the first house makes that evolution difficult to predict. What felt completely authentic yesterday can suddenly become something you've outgrown. So the moment acceptance requires becoming someone you no longer recognize. Something in you wants out. You change the look, the direction, the interests, and the way you express yourself. And for a moment, that new version feels more honest, until eventually that becomes another definition too. That's where this placement can become exhausting, because you can spend years believing the next version of yourself will finally be the one that feels permanent. But maybe permanence was never supposed to come from the image. That's where Capricorn Rising becomes important again. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. If Saturn rules the chart, maybe the question isn't who am I supposed to be? It's what am I supposed to stand on? Check where Saturn sits in the birth chart. Not to find another identity, but to understand what can keep you grounded while you're still becoming. Your principles, your commitments, your boundaries. It's the craft that you continue developing even when your expression changes. Because Saturn isn't asking you to stop becoming. It's asking you to build something while you do. You don't need an identity that never changes. You need a foundation strong enough to keep building while it does.